today matching in our gorgeous little teddy jackets. I actually got mine yesterday when I was shopping. Alex's one's probably a lot fancier than mine. My one's from Kmart. Anyways, we just had a lovely walk with the dogs that have gone. This is the start of a new vlog actually, so welcome back everyone.
Oh my god.
Another new YouTube vlog.
I was going to be featured twice in the May vlog.
No, unfortunately not. That one went out yesterday actually.
Oh, okay. I'm going to watch that when I get home.
Alex does actually watch all of my vlogs, which is so nice.
On my giant TV.
On her giant TV. It makes me feel very important. But yeah, we're stopping. Oh, here we go. Here's some doggies. Hey, Cheech. Hey, Cheech. Yeah, we're getting some drinks. By drinks, we just mean hot chocolate and coffee. And then we're going to keep walking. It's been a beautiful morning.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
We tried to do this yesterday, but it rained. But now it's nice.
Yeah, thank God we did it today.
Yeah, thank God.
We should have planned to do it Sunday. Like Sunday said good weather.
Yeah.
And Saturday said 50% chance of rain. And I was like, let's do it Saturday. Should have just gone for Sunday.
Sunday for the win.
But it's okay, we're here now.
We're here now.
And that's all that matters.
And it's so lovely. All right. That's it for now. The walk Alex and I are doing is the Harbour Bridge walk, because what other walk would I ever possibly do?
Do we think we can call it the Harbour Bridge walk? Because I feel like the Harbour Bridge walk is you walk, up the bridge.
Maybe one day we will walk up the bridge.
This is the West Haven.
Okay, the West Haven.
Yeah.
The Harbour Bridge walk. I call it the Harbour Bridge walk because I park under the Harbour Bridge and then I walk. So it's the West Haven walk. Sometimes I also call it the boat walk.
Yeah, the boat walk.
Boat walk makes sense.
Boat walk.
And the doggies are doing very well.
Yeah.
They're very, very popular on the walk. But yeah, because it's a Sunday, we didn't go to the markets because there's no markets on a Sunday. And also, Sizzle might not have been able to make it because he just has the teeniest, tiniest legs. But he's done very well. And it's a beautiful day. Hello team. Oh, my hair looks quite fluffy. It is now the next weekend. I love doing this, don't I? I vlog and then I go away for the week and then I come back on the weekend. We've also unlocked a new filming setup. You're on the mirror right now, which is great because I'm going to put on some makeup, look in the mirror and chat to you as I do it. But yeah, happy Saturday and happy Traitors premiering weekend. This was a thing that I said in last week's vlog that I needed to talk about, but when I mentioned it in last week's vlog, it hadn't actually been announced. And then during the filming, as I was filming last week's, as I was filming that last vlog, it did get announced and then I just didn't talk about it. But the show comes out tomorrow. I'm so excited. And I'm trying to let myself enjoy all of this excitement because like, when will this ever happen again? Sorry, but what are the chances of me going on another show? What are the chances? None. There is no chance that I will be on the Traitors ever again. The Traitors, if you don't know, my hair is really fluffy. Just washed and blow dried it. We're just gonna move past the hair, focus on the makeup and focus on Traitors. If you don't know the show The Traitors, I think the most popular version of it is the UK one. That's how I was introduced to the Traitors. It's basically Cluedo and Mafia, the games Cluedo and Mafia, in a TV show. When my boyfriend's friends were over in New Zealand last January, December and January, they actually introduced us to the show. They came over here from Belfast and they were like, can you watch the Traitors here? Like, do you guys have the Traitors here in New Zealand? And we were like, what the heck are you talking about? Turns out, yes, the show is massive and it was airing on 3 and 3 Now. So we got to watch and we were watching with them as they stayed with us. And I think when we were watching with them, it was like episode 4 and they were halfway through episode 4. And I started watching episode 4 halfway through with them. And by the end of that episode, I was hooked. Like, that is how easy it is to fall in love and become obsessed with the show. You can watch half an episode pretty much a quarter of the way into the season and you can be hooked. And I was, like I said. And then there was auditions, there was an opportunity to apply to be a part of the next season of New Zealand Traitors. New Zealand Traitors have done 2 seasons so far. It's so fabulous. It is such a cool show. I cannot believe I got to be a part of it. I applied really late. My friend Amy, who you know, she's always in the vlog, she is a big fan of the show as well, and she also works in TV. She got an opportunity to work on the show. She sent the application to me and said, wouldn't it be funny if she worked on it in a production level and I worked on it in a being a part of the cast level. She ended up not being able to take the job at that point. I thought, oh, like, am I going to do this? Nah, I won't apply. A few weeks roll by, and then all of a sudden Amy says there's been a change of circumstances and I am now going to work on the Traitors. You should apply. And I thought, what's the harm? At this point, there was like less than 2 weeks until the show's like supposed to start filming. I thought, surely they have got their cast. Like, there's no way I'm going to apply and anything's going to come of this. So I apply. You just apply online. You send in an application. You basically say who you are, why you'd be good on the show, what you love about the show, what would your strategy be if you were on the show. But pretty much, I sent the application in at 9 p.m. Half an hour later, I got a reply. These TV people work crazy hours. I got a reply asking if I was free to do a Zoom call the very next day. And this is last year, by the way. I should have said that. This was last year when I was relief teaching. And I was booked in to work, but I said, my lunch break is between this time and this time. Like, if you want a Zoom call, we can at that time. And the producer, Taryn, that I was talking to, she was like, yes, let's do it. So I think I had also said in my application, I was like, I am a modern day Miss Honey, like playing into the whole, like my character online through my TikToks and I guess through my YouTube, my character is like a Kiwi Miss Honey, like, but I don't even think that's a character. I genuinely think it's my personality. Like, I just like wholesome stuff. I like, you guys see it, I like going to markets. I like making my classroom pretty. So yeah, I had said all of that in my application, and then the very next day I'm in this Zoom meeting and I've got a classroom background. It wasn't my classroom, obviously, I was relief teaching. And yeah, we chatted for like half an hour, and then I don't even know if I'm allowed to say it. I think I am. I then had to do a psych test. Once those results were in, they like forwarded that to a psychologist, and then I had to do a Zoom meeting with a psychologist so that they could like say that I was fit to be on TV. And because the Traitors, like I said, it's like a murder mystery Cluedo show. Every night, I haven't even explained the show, I'm just assuming everyone knows how to play. Every night someone is either murdered or banished. So 2 people are eliminated from the show every night. And it's just a giant game of who's the bad guy. And it makes you paranoid. So they really need to check before they say, yes, come and be on our show. They need to check that we're going to be okay on the show because it's intense. God, was it intense. I got on the show. I then had to do one last interview, but it was kind of like, you're on, we would love to have you on, which was crazy. I did have to do one last Zoom call with the executive producer, and then all of a sudden it was like I got the official yes, you're going to be on, and then 4 days later I was flying down to where we filmed. So it was a whirlwind, let's just say that, but I loved it. I loved playing the game. I think my favorite part of the whole experience was that it really did feel like playing a game. And I think so often as a teacher, or even just like so often as an adult, we are always the ones to set up the magic, to set up the fun. Like, if you think of parents, teachers, we are always the ones to make Christmas Day or Christmas leading up to Christmas in school. We're always the ones to make the magic and to set up the fun and to buy the prizes and to make it all like special. It was so much fun to be a grown adult and to have other grown adults make the fun for us. I truly felt like I was just playing a giant game, and I loved it. I absolutely loved my time playing the game. It's a crazy time to be alive. It's also my mum's birthday tomorrow. It is my cousin Sophie and her partner Josh. It's their housewarming / engagement party tonight. I'm going to stay at my parents' house tonight after that party, and then I've got my mum and some of the BFFs coming around to my place on Monday to do like a rewatch party with them. Instead of doing a watch party for like our premiere, I'm going to do a rewatch party because I'm nervous. I'm so excited, but kind of nervous about watching the show. And I kind of do just want to watch it by myself with Mark, but by myself for the first time. Like, my first watch, I don't really want people around me because I want to be able to like take it in and be nervous and then calm myself down as it all happens. But a rewatch party is what we're going to do on Monday. It's King's birthday weekend as well, so it's a long weekend. That's why we're doing it on the Monday. But it's an exciting time. There are, I think, 10 episodes all up, so pretty much they're releasing 2 a week, pretty much for the entire month of June. we're just gonna be traitor life. So fun and exciting. We're gonna go to the mall because I need to get something else for mum for her birthday tomorrow. Then we're gonna come back here and then mum and Nick will be over and then we'll be at Sophie and Josh's. What a day. Wow, this clip is 17 minutes long. This is gonna be a 17-minute chunk of the vlog. I'm home, I've showered, I've cleaned the house, and Traitors comes out tonight. I'm so excited. I suddenly feel nervous, only because in the group chat that I have with the other like contestants, players, one person, Keanu, has already messaged and he's basically said like, I'm apologizing in advance to me. He like, at Samantha, I'm apologizing in advance. So now I'm like, good Lord. What have you said about me? What have you said about me? Keanu and I actually knew each other before this. Actually, I'm gonna go and look through old Facebook photos and see if I can find a photo of Keanu and I together. But yeah, besides being nervous, I feel really excited to watch. It's out right now. It's supposed to premiere at 7:30. It's gonna be like on live TV on Channel 3 at 7:30, but I am not watching yet. I'm gonna wait till Mark is home. He's home now. He's trying to sneak up on me, I think. Baby!
I was thinking maybe we need to do show my baby because we got no food.
Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. I think we're going to go do a grocery shop, then come back, and then maybe watch the show. So, ooh, it's exciting.
Oh?
They're hidden in plain sight.
Oh.
What is there?
Oh.
It's me.
What's going on, you guys?
Scary. Oh, it's not me. It's not a vehicle drive. Oh
You
my
good?
God. If you've watched Traitors, which I have, is you don't want to be
No,
put yourself up
baby.
for anything, really.
I don't want to go. I don't want to leave.
1,
Oh, it's
2,
quite
3,
intense.
shoot. Good.
You got this.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh, mate.
Holland America invite launch pads. Up to 400.
So cool. That's cool. He just hasn't said anything. So.
What else, Sam?
You?
She's smart. Yeah. She's quick.
Yeah.
She's smart, she's quick.
It's our girl.
Okay, so that's something to you, guy. I actually know Sam
Oh.
from high school. So
bugger.
I think I've got her enough where we can have her.
Okay.
It's crucial.
Let's cause a little bit of chaos.
Damn. Hey. Don't want to spoil it. Did you have a good sleepover at my house? Nick slept over at my house last night for a little Tuesday night sleepover, but now he's back with mum. We just got our hot drinks, as you would have seen, and I am off to work. And you're gonna go to your work? Yes. So, it is me again. Look, I'm actually vlogging during a school day. I'm not at school right now. It is my lunch break. I'm sat on the side of the road. You're gonna see cars zooming by. They should not be zooming either. I am like in the school zone. I'm so close to school. I just went up the road to get some sushi, and instead of taking it back to my classroom or the staff room to sit down and eat it, I thought I'm actually just gonna pull over here on the side of the road and eat my lunch here in peace, because I love my job, I love my students, but teaching is it's a demanding job. It's a very talky job. I am needed. I am being spoken to, and I'm speaking with people, children, little people, all the time. And I just thought, I'm actually needing some silence. Except for right now, as I am spending my alone time talking more to you, the vlog. That's okay. Having Nick stay over last night was so nice. It was a little bit tricky because he does not like sleeping anywhere else besides his room at mum and dad's house, and that's fine. You know, most people feel that way. So he didn't really want to sleep by himself, so I slept with him last night, and it took him a while to get to sleep, but we had a lovely morning together. He is just the cutest of cutie patooties. We are having a beautiful week. It's Wednesday today. Lots and lots and lots of Traitor chat. I actually, before starting to film this, I was listening to a Traitors podcast, and they were talking about episode 3, which came out on Sunday, and I can see there's already a podcast episode where they talk about episode 4 of the Traitors. My life seems completely consumed by the Traitors right now, which is great. Like, this experience is going to go by in a flash. Like, before we know it, the show's going to be over, and that's it. We're going to go back to being irrelevant. People will forget about us, and I don't know, like, diehard fans of the Traitors might remember us and talk about us when future seasons of the Traitors comes out, but really, this is like it. I need to be making the most of it and enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying posting online about it and talking about it with people in real life and listening to podcasts. But oh my god, I feel a little bit maybe like overexposed right now. I was describing it to someone. I just feel very in the open, and I feel very exposed and seen, and people are seeing me, and they're seeing me do these cool things on TV, and they're wanting to talk about it, and I want to talk about it. It's just a little bit like, oh gosh, it's a lot of me. It's a lot of me. And here I am talking about me more. Anyways, after lunch today, I've got 10 more minutes before I need to be back at school. We have sport this afternoon, so it's a beautiful blue sky day again. We had like beautiful weather for the last few vlogs you would have seen, and then it went really grey and rainy, and now we're back to beautiful blue skies and crisp windy air. It's actually not too windy today either. It's just like a light breeze. It's perfect. Whoa, big truck. Goodness me. I feel like we should be slowing down, sir. This is a school zone. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Finish my sushi, and then go back to school, finish my day, and I might vlog later today. I'm not really doing anything later today though, but I do have something exciting on Friday, so I will definitely film on Friday. Good morning. It is Friday now. It's quite dark, isn't it? We're back in my car. Friday morning, I'm not in the classroom. My principal is looking after my students. Either that or they've just been split up and sent to different classrooms, because I am busy attending the Mecca Ponsonby opening. Mecca does already have a Ponsonby store. They've got the Mecca Cosmetica, but they are opening a brand new store. The opening situation ceremony event starts at 8 a.m. It's currently 7 to 8. Here early. I'm ready to go. I'm so excited. And yes, I've got on this jacket that I got when we were in Belfast. It's just from M&S, but at the time I thought it was so fabulous, and then I never wore it ever. But it kind of goes really nicely with this Savin bag. They're both like plum colors, so I'm wearing this, and I'm also wearing sparkly jeans, which you kind of can't see. There you go. Bit of fun. I've got a change of shoes for when I actually do go to school. I'm going to go to school after this, and a warm jacket, because I promised my kids that we would go out for a game of 3-bet today. It's like a Friday treat, so we will be doing that. But now we're going to go and have a lovely time with Mecca. That was so overwhelming and fabulous. I'm now walking to the brunch part of this event. So we first got to go in store for an hour by ourselves without like anyone else there but us. And now we have a brunch. So I'm walking to the brunch. I can stay for an hour and then I do have to rush off to get to school because I have to teach for the rest of today. Okay, I have my Mecca flowers, which also Mecca gave me flowers. I'm going to give to my principal to say thank you for having my class while I was at the Mecca event. And now we're here, we're back at school. Let's go and teach.